Good morning. Welcome back to the Pastor Study. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Beautiful morning in this late September. It's been warm, it's been beautiful, and we anticipate the coming season of the fall, weather, the change in the leaves, all the great things that come with fall, including cool days, cool nights, great sleeping weather. But here at First Church, one of the things we look forward to is also Love Feast. Typically, we celebrate this on the first Sunday in October, which happens to be the first Sunday of the first of the month. It is a three-part celebration, as you know. We share in the washing of feet, we share in a meal, and we share in the Eucharist, the bread and the cup. Now, the feet washing probably is the most unusual thing for people to experience. Some have said it's outmoded, some have said it has no place in the modern world, some say it is humiliating, some say it is unsanitary. There are all sorts of things that people have said about feet washing. But what I'd like you to think about is what it really represents. This is something that Jesus said we are to do, to wash one another's feet. It comes from Jesus washing his disciples' feet at the Last Supper. We are being obedient to his command and to his example. It is also something that pushes us to reconsider our own pride. You see, here in the United States and in Western culture in North America, we tend to want to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. The last thing we want to do is ask for help. This is probably worse for men than it is for women because, well, the last thing we want to do is look at directions and how to put something together. We struggle with this. And in the feet washing, it is that same sort of thing. We are humbling ourselves to allow someone to wash our feet, to serve us. Now, it's much easier for us to serve other people. Stooping and bending to wash someone's feet, we don't necessarily see this as a terrible thing. The harder part seems to be letting someone else serve us. And that means we need help. That means we need someone to do something for us. And that makes us uncomfortable. But faith is ultimately about you and I working together, struggling together to follow after Jesus faithfully, consistently. And that means I need you and you need me to make that journey work. We do this together. It is not independent. It is not, as some will say, it's just me and Jesus and everything's good. No. We are the body of Christ. We work together. We serve one another. We help one another as we follow after Jesus and as we serve the world. Now, that's the first part of Love Feast, the washing of feet. The second part is equally important. It's a meal. We sit down together with people that we love, care for, respect, and we share a meal as a family around the table. It is a symbolic meal, yes. It is a reminder of Jesus' time with his disciples just before his crucifixion, yes. But it is also a precursor of what will happen when God makes all things right, when the kingdom is fully revealed, and we celebrate together at the wedding feast of the Lamb. So it looks back to the Last Supper. In the present, it holds us as a family, as the body of Christ. And it looks forward to the future, the celebration that we will together enjoy. The final piece is the Eucharist. And Eucharist comes from a Greek word that literally means thanksgiving. Now, typically when we take communion, when we celebrate the Eucharist, it is incredibly somber. And that's okay. But we need to remember this is a point of thanksgiving. It is Jesus' body broken for us, his blood spilled for us. It is an example of how he has loved us. It also serves as a reminder that we too may be called to share our life for others as Jesus did. Martyrs throughout the history of the church are not uncommon. It is part of our story. It may indeed be part of our future. Nonetheless, the Eucharist is a time to give thanks to God, to remember what Jesus has done, and to know that we are too being called into the future as witnesses to Christ's love, His compassion, His death, and His resurrection, that we too might live eternally. Brothers and sisters, I hope you have a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. God's richest blessings to you. Peace.